Okay, just a short video from Nick Dutch here for Darren Taylor. And I've just had a quick skim through read of your little essay that you've written, which was entitled "The Most Important Step for Magic Now is Normalization." That was a very exciting title, and the way in which you've expressed things is in fact pretty good as well. Now, we have problems, okay, because like I've always been saying that there's two significant factors, right? Number one is people's individual, personal and strange experiences, and the other one is the folk myths, okay? We're up mainly against the folk myths in reality, and also people's desire to use their personal experiences to justify a particular faith-based position, and to use their explanation of their faith-based position and their strange experiences, personal experiences, as being a justification for a spiritual path, which then becomes either a cult or a business. Okay, that is an obstacle, because that means there's so much weird, fucked up thinking which gets in the way of trying to come closer to the truth. Because people are using like forms of religious justifications, that stops any form of real, proper scientific investigation. I mean, all the really good scientific investigations into psychic phenomena or psi phenomena basically has proven that, yeah, it's doing something, but it's just not quite precise enough to achieve the things that people need to achieve within, let's say, sciences or in espionage, for instance. But that's not necessarily 100% the case, because there's like corporations out there who have a history of using dowsers to try and find water and oil and all that kind of fun stuff, and have had like great successes doing so, and have like made like millions or billions of pounds or dollars as a result of it. There's also the case of amazing people who came out of like engineering, like Hieronymus, for example, who had like a glittering career in like the physical sciences, engineering, that kind of stuff, and hey presto, created the Hieronymus machine and used that to diagnose what had been causing a engineering problem with the company, for the company 3M, and then he used his diagnostic machine and all the rest of that, found the problem, and helped to save the company 3M a lot of money and helped them to make a lot of money as a result of it. This was using essentially psychic phenomena, okay, through the Hieronymus machine, which is weird. It obviously is discredited these days. Of course it is. It's a you know, a psychic energy type machine device thing. But on the other hand, he used it well to good results, and good results seem to happen. Trying to introduce clear-minded, well-reasoned arguments for psi phenomena, occultism and all the rest of that is hard enough, okay? Looking at it from a results-based perspective is going to be challenging, because again, people aren't getting the same kind of results that they, or the quality of results that they would get if they were to, you know, flick an electric light switch and the light turns on, because that's what people's definition of it works really is, if you think about it, okay? So you got problems getting in the way of promoting the subject, unless of course you're just promoting it to people within the occultic subculture, a lot of whom have problems and issues, or indeed can't think, okay? To move away from that, you then have to find a way of expressing how well your stuff, your invention, your new technology, so to speak, can actually be useful and can generate reliable results. But you will be discredited, okay? Throughout the whole of history, throughout the whole of modern history, scientism itself has acted to try and encourage people to follow the faith of scientism, and then to move away from non-materialistic based ideas or consciousness based ideas. Now, if you've had like the right quality of strange experiences on the way, you will know from personal experience that there is more to life than just the material world. Therefore, essentially, in some respects, there would be an argument to say that science is wrong. In some respects. Not in every respect, because science is still a bloody useful, really powerful and important tool. Especially in terms of the way in which it trains people how to think. But people who are by their very nature scientists will have lost the intuitive, creative ability to then do anything like psi-orientated using, dowsing tools and all the rest of that. So, overcoming the intellectual blockages is going to be difficult. But it doesn't matter. I mean, if people of all spiritualities and faiths and even atheistic interpretations of reality, who do lots and lots and lots of meditation, and they train their brain in that way, or they practice opening the chakras or whatever the fuck it is, they're doing the same thing in each and every single culture, each and every single faith-based system, each and every single nation, each and every single corner of the world. Which means that there are some things which are concrete. Okay, they're actually out there. They're actually like fixed points. And I think that you need to find a way of explaining those fixed points to people who are non-religious and who are scientific, and to unite the way that people are thinking through observation of the truth that the techniques are the same worldwide, in essence, and then from that to build a particular specific technology. But not just to look at the ancient, because that's too heavily burdened with folk myths and superstition and fear. And humans are incredibly primitive little creatures. We're like monkeys with iPhones. I mean, and people tribalize, and people are terrified, and people want certainty, and they can't get it. So there's lots of work to be done. But the more at least we try, the better things can get. That's what I'll say right now.